your favorite um let's go. Thank you, Nancy. How you doing, beautiful? If Reed was your favorite character, then you're probably a sapiosexual. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. That was my show. Okay. Now everybody I loved. Tara, that was the black girl. Was that the black girl? I love that show. Yes, a chocolate during holidays. A chocolate during holidays? Okay, yeah. I also love Gideon. I did love Gideon because he was extremely smart too. He was the head of the crew. I'm definitely yeah, but I haven't watched that. You haven't watched? Oh my god! Now it's so old, and it's a lot of seasons that you probably wouldn't want to watch. You know how there's just the way it looks. You know what I'm saying? It looks old, so you probably won't really get into it as much. But it's so good. It's so good. Mm-hmm. Hotch, Jennifer Giroux, of course Morgan. I love how Morgan and Penelope had a. Oh, so that is that the one he tried to buy? I thought he tried to buy all of them. You know what I'm saying? I thought he tried to buy them all. I thought he tried to buy them all.
Hello.
Hello, Daniel. How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing amazing. Are you having voters remorse?
No, absolutely not. I think he's doing great, and I think all liberals touch kids, and all liberals touch kids, and all liberals touch kids.
All right, then. Somebody find him in the chat if you can and block his stupid ass. You know, every projection is a confession. Somebody please also too look at his somebody check his browser history. Somebody check his browser history. People like that wanted to be try to put it on anybody but them. You know what I'm saying? Anybody you like make put it on anybody but me. I can't be the only one. You know? Let me see. I have to see. I don't think we need that. Oh, okay. I probably got to take that off. I need to clean up my sounds. Alrighty then. Susie McClusie. My show I still watch is Law and Order SVU. Baby, they've been going strong. Okay. Oh, there he goes right there. There he goes right there. Let's see. Let's see. Should I report him? Yes, I think that I will. Profile photo, nickname, username. Just him, period. Okay. Okay, well, I can't, so I'm just gonna block him. I can't report him for the reason that I want to. Ah, thank God for Trump. What do you love most about Donald Trump? You know, I find those people who put on Trump hats and make videos like, let's see if anybody wants to say anything to me. Um, uh, let's see. I feel so sorry for those people. They need attention that bad. They don't care how they get it. Like, I am willing to piss people off just to get any type of transference of energy, you know? Any type of love, any type of attention. Like, you've probably been so invisible all your life, probably to your parents as well, which is probably the person you need the most um attention from. Like this one guy puts on his MAGA hat and makes a video walking around Disneyland. You're going around the happiest place in life. So really, you also too want to ruin people's joy. Because you out of all the places you go, you want to spend all your money to go to Disneyland. They're so invisible they cut the invites off. Ain't that crazy? They just used to it. Um, you have to be miserable. You go to the happiest place. Hey, Glitzy. Yes, but we can always talk about him again. Their badges were blocked. Who? What job? I don't watch Fox News. Fox News is not real. It's entertainment. Um, yeah, you want to ruin people's fun with your hat, and then you want to video cam it so you can properly relive the anger over and over again. These people are sick. Sick, 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 sick. Sick, 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 sick. Who was the interview with Exciter? Mm. Yeah, we don't do Fox Entertainment. Besides, they pay money for line. Yeah, they pay money for line. Doge. Okay, and then what is it? What they say? Can you come up and tell me what they said? They just can't be happy. No, and they want to ruin happiness. They're those people who used to like get mad when you see black joy. They don't like like when black people smile and laugh. Hey Nikki, how you doing? So can I get some W Corey Bookers in the chat all night? We just gonna be randomly like W Corey Bookers in the chat. Hmm. Well, Exciter, I don't know. Can you come up and tell me what it says? Can you come up and tell me what it says, or are you gonna just type all night? Mm. I'm so proud. It's an hour long. Come give me the cliff notes. Come tell me the reasons why I should watch it. Yes, y'all, give me a follow if you've not done so. Tap the screen, share the live. We're gonna. Oh shit. Let me see. Let me share it with the Discord. Let them know that we're live. If y'all want, we can make this tonight really short because we gotta have everything that we need for Thursday. He loves to type, okay? Because that's all we're getting. That's all we're getting. We're live, family. We can just do like a short hour. You know what I mean? We can talk about Cory Booker. We can talk about Wisconsin, and we can talk about the disappointment of Florida. And then we can go ahead and get off and maybe sure y'all are what up, Naquan, my brother? Make sure that you guys if that dude Michael from HB comes back tonight, please give me a piece of I definitely got you, Heather. I definitely got you, boo. Hey sis, how you doing today, Naquan? If we need to, you know what I'm saying, save some of our coins. Tony D in the building. Cause baby, you're a firework. You remember when we used to do that? And then, it's crazy. I can't find that sound anymore. That's fine. I can't find that sound anymore. Let me see. Fireworks. How you doing, Tony? Who did that? How you doing, Long? Let me see. Maybe this is it. No. It's like literally it's all it's all sounds of actual fireworks. And I'm like, baby, you're a firework. Come on, make it colors first. Make him go. Oh, oh, oh. Yo, we used to turn. Let me add that down there. We used to turn the fuck up. Okay. Let me see. Which one was that? Was it this one? Was it this one? Which one was it? Tony, thank you. Tony, we have a battle on Thursday. Okay. 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock Central Standard Time. 11 o'clock your time. Oh, you may be asleep, huh? But they trying to put the people on me. You know what I'm saying? They trying to put the people on me. And they trying to get all they big creators with their millions of followers to come shit on little old me. And we need all, and even if, our numbers may be smaller than theirs, y'all may have numbers, but baby, we will have impact. Chris, drop some coconuts for Chris for the subscription. Because even though Chris is on the Santana team and gonna be going against us, we love Chris. And even Chris knows that, baby, they are not like us. Oh, play my song. Like us. They not like us. Drop some coconuts for Chris in the chat, y'all. Hey, hey. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate you, love. All love, always. Santana trying to bring Dean, Parker, and all their family, Zeus, So you're gonna get all of them got millions of followers. But we're gonna let them know that even though it can look like we're small and mighty, bitch, we're gonna open up that we're gonna have who we got? What's his name? What's his name? From the Avengers with the rings. Hold on, damn. The Avengers characters. He gonna open up all them portals and we're gonna let in all our Avengers and we're gonna tell Thanos ass up, okay? Pause. Pause, pause, pause. But they gonna be trying to be ready. They gonna be trying to be ready. But we gonna be readier. Professor, yes, Professor something. What's his name? I'm looking it up right now. Professor Strange. Professor Strange. No, I am ecstatic. What you ecstatic about, Brent? What's the most thing you ecstatic about? If you have remorse, if you voted for Trump, you're not even a real American. What are you talking about? You're a traitor. You're a traitor. Traitor. What up, Tip? How you doing, love Tip? We have a battle on Thursday against Santana. It's the rematch. It's the end game because we are not going to be doing it again. It is the very last one. We need everybody. We got to pull out. No, it ain't Professor Strange. No, 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 no. Hold on. Doctor Strange. Strange. Marvel. Doctor Strange is his name. Doctor Strange. Yes. End game. It's the last one. It's the very last one. Yeah, Doctor Strange. I had to just look it up. I'm like Professor Strange. I think he might have been on the other side. The upper room. You know what I'm saying? Not on our room. Not in our side. But I don't even think he's Marvel. Um, but yeah, can nobody is regretting. It's funny that y'all claim that over half the country voted for this man, but y'all don't even want to come up and talk about him. Y'all scared to even talk about him. Why you voting for somebody? Okay, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 10 p.m. Central Standard Time, and 11. Hold on, let me put this up for y'all. 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I hope it's not too late for you guys. We need everybody, all the help that we can get, you guys. Let me see at the bottom of there. Clear the display and take a screenshot if you guys need to. Yes, yes, yes. It's going to be free. Yes, 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. So whatever that means for you outside of that time. No, he did that image to himself, girl. That was his choice. Okay. That was his choice. He chose that pic. I even asked him, "Hey, can I get a quick photo of you really quick?" And he sent that. I was like, "Oh, all right." You know, sometimes, let me clear my notifications so that I can see whenever other stuff comes through. Okay, then, right? I'm like, that's his game face. I know. I'm like, really? Is that what you want to go with? They be thinking they be doing a big one. Y'all doing y'all battle? Yeah, we cool. We definitely cool. We definitely cool. We did a battle before. And he was like, winner take all on the third one, trying to set your girl up. I was like, no, why you coming to me with all this smoke? We just trying to have our little old life over here. You know what I'm saying? Then we battled and we did our big one. And he's like, one more winner take all. And I know a setup when I see one. So everybody, we gonna if we when we win the first two. We talking about Corey tonight? Yeah, we talking about Corey every night, okay? When we win the first two, he's probably gonna be like winner take all. I'm gonna tell him it ain't gonna be winner take all, but we can do a third one and get his numbers up. Maybe if you come back one day, you can come up. You know what I'm saying? But even if it's winner take all, y'all, we make sure we save something for that last one. We save something for the very last one. Okay. All right. We will be ready. You want to do your big one? Let's go. Let's Mickey Ficky go. Give me a follow if you guys not done so. Tap screen. Should we do a restart? Well, actually, we don't have to. I don't think I'm even in the mood to be yelling at fucking maggots tonight, y'all. I made some good ass vegan tacos today. Ugh, delicious. Um, Let me see. Battle plans in the Discord in Santana. Santana's in the Discord. So this is what I was gonna do. I'm kind of get a time. Maybe I put a poll of a time that works for everybody tomorrow, and we'll jump down in the talking part in the lounge. And no, we're still cool. We're still cool. This is a friendly battle. We're both competitive, so we're gonna still talk our shit. Did you get that $50? Hold on, no, I did not. Thank you. I got hey Uncle B. You know I got your book right. I have it on my bookshelf. You know I have your book right. I just turned my I just turned my phone into streaming mode, so it wasn't do not disturb, and it has different settings, so I don't get the notifications. Let me see. And it just came through. Well, no, it came in like 5 minutes ago. Drop some coconuts for Uncle B in the chat. Thank you for the $15 dono for all of your love and support. I appreciate you. Can I get some coconuts for Dr. B in the chat? Dr. B, Uncle B. Well, you might be a doctorate. You write books and stuff. Oh my goodness. You writing books and stuff, may just be. May just be. I'm coming to dinner next week and I want meat, baby. It's just like meat. Can I see some coconuts? Thank y'all so much. Hold on, let me get my little calculator out. 207. Come on, starting us off right on tonight's can we meet in the link? Well, I would love to meet in the okay, all the ladies, we can meet in the link. So I'm gonna do a live tomorrow in the link. So if you guys are in the link, let's just join in and y'all can come up and talk too. And it's just us, only the people in there. It's encrypted. We won't get banned for anything. We can say what the fuck we want. We can be vulnerable. We can be open. That's what I love about there. Meeting in the ladies' room. You know what, Susie? Also, Susie, I have to send you a a link to the link. So remind me, send me a message. Heather, thank you for the $7 dono to get this down to an even number. Also, I have battle plans ideas, so let me know when to be there. Okay, so Heather, you're in the link. So when I go live in the link tomorrow, which will probably be around noon, that's what we'll do. Drop some coconuts for Heather in the chat. Got it down to an even number. Let's go. If we can drop this thing by 20s and 20s and 20s, we can definitely get this down. Be back real soon. Come on now. Come on now. Awesome. What time? So I'm gonna put a poll in there tonight, and y'all tell me what times works for Bessie and Amar, and we're gonna go down into the movie lounge and we're gonna talk. That way I can see if Santana comes in there, we can stop talking. You know what I'm saying? But if we discuss the plans while he's not while in the actual Discord, he's gonna be able to see. So 10 a.m. my time, good, because I have job potential calls out. Come on, y'all. Can everybody put some coconuts in the chat for Heather? Again, in hopes that she gets her job. Okay. Okay. Let me tell you something. I hope it goes in abundance. I hope you got options to see if who you want to get. You got options. How much you paying me in this bit? I will miss it. Start a new job and we can't. They can't be on. They be hey, you working nighttime? Hold on, Candy. You gonna miss the battle or you gonna miss the conversation? Tell me what time your break is. It's looking promising. Let's go. Claim it, Heather. We claim it with you during the day, the conversation. Okay. What time your lunch break? What time? I'm gonna send you a message and keep you posted though. 1:30 that Eastern Standard Time, Central. What you sipping on? I'm doing an audio book. Let's go. Drop some coconuts for Uncle B in the chat. Eastern. 1:30. So if I do it at 12:30, so I'll do it from 12 to 1. That way on 1:30, at least I know you'll be on lunch, probably running around finding your food and stuff. But at least you can come in and listen while you're on lunch because it'll be 12:30 my time. And I said I was gonna start at 12 noon. So I'll just stay on to 1. And when I see you come in, I'll give you the quick rundown. So tip, my amigo took me to his casa. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you know what I'm saying? Oh, okay, that'll be cool. Okay, perfect. Hey, Jessica, this Papa. What up, Papa? How you doing? Look at that royal next to your name, Papa. They gave you a subscription. Look at that royal next to your name. Gotcha. Yes, yes. The Casa de Migo. So we're gonna be in the link tomorrow till 2 at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time, 12 to 1. We're gonna be talking it up, talking about tomorrow's battle plan. And then after that, Heather, you already know. I know you're gonna have to be working on your interviewing your phone calls. So after that, we'll probably go in at the on Discord so we can get everybody. Everybody gonna be the men's as well. You know what I'm saying? Because the link is definitely the ladies' room, Susie. Susie McClusie. Yeah. Um, and what else I was about to say? So, well, I should have made maybe we'll start doing this like almost news style. I should have made a background with Cory Booker. So first we're gonna talk about Cory Booker, put that on the background, talk about how proud we are of him. I guess I can kind of do that, huh? And then we're gonna talk about Wisconsin. Does Sabrina know about Thursday? I did tag her into. Hold on, wasn't she in there that night we was talking about it? She was in there that night we were talking about it the first time, and I tagged her in the post that I made today because I tagged most of the royal family. I tagged her in the post that, but she hasn't confirmed that she's going to be able to make it. She hasn't confirmed that she will be able to make it. Chris, welcome to the royal family. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, Lum. Okay, now what was I doing? Oh, finding some Cory Booker filibuster. Let me get images. Stay in browser. Let me see. I'm not gonna do that picture. I want to have a good looking picture of him. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All right. So we'll talk about him first, and then we'll go on over to because obviously the magazines don't want to talk. The more, hey Stacy, the more y'all. We gonna do our big one on Thursday. So that's why I was saying that. Did I freeze again, y'all? Do I need to cut my Wi-Fi off? Do you make your pictures in Canva or somewhere? So the backgrounds, this particular background without all the stuff on it, just the yellow by itself, I got off Fiverr. But most of the other stuff, like let me show you, like these, the Jessica Simone part, I got from from Miss Martine. These like here, these right here, like the Are You Feeling Kind or Why Did You Vote for Felon 47? These I got these from Miss Martine. Shout out to Miss Martine because she makes really good backgrounds. And then as far as this right here for our battle, I created this today in Canva. I forgot I had Canva, y'all. I'll be playing for Canva Pro too, which is crazy. And then I have another one that I made that I'm going to showcase tomorrow. I'm going to post it tomorrow. Yeah, yes. Are we in sub only chat? That's a good fucking question. Oh nope. Because I will be in the sub only chat. Very racist with the fried chicken. Right. Why so? It would have been racist if it was black people. So no. Uh, yeah, I'll be paying for Pro Canva. Forget I had it. I'm like, you can do some of these things, right? Uh, yeah, like it'd have been racist if it was black people, but it's not. So no. Try again, mother. Try again, mother. Okay, hold on, y'all. All right, let me airdrop this to self here. And let's talk about Corey. We don't necessarily have to yell at magas today. Um, cause baby, we preparing for an even bigger day, right? Cory Booker. That's not. It looked even more flattering when it was. Um, it looked more flattering when it was on YouTube or whatever. Cory Booker, Cory Booker, you guys. He is a terrible no Booker. Why you voted for Trump? Why you mad at Cory Booker? How about Chitlins? Nope. Nope. Adam, do you want? I don't understand how. Why you vote for Donald Trump?
Oh, I thought you were going to ask me about Booker.
Oh, why you don't like Booker?
Well, in 2017, this guy sold out all of us,
Who is all of us?
all Americans.
How so? Like Donald Trump is doing right now?
Not Donald Trump. I'm talking Booker went ahead and voted against a very important act that was going to allow for cheaper and equal pharmaceuticals from Canada to the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
And
which act is that?
that was done under somewhere around January.
No. What was the name of the act? The bill?
I don't remember the act. It made national news, though. He was one of the people that were promoting cheaper healthcare drugs, and then you had the opportunity to do it, and he sold us out. He was one of maybe 12 or 13 people that voted against it, and that burned in my head forever. What a sellout!
So it didn't work. It didn't go through.
No, because he was one of them.
It didn't go through for 12 or 13 people.
Yep.
Was he in the Senate?
Yeah.
You know how many people are in the Senate?
I get it, but it was.
So how is 12 or 13? So why are you not mad at the rest of the 50 people who voted against it?
He was specifically preaching that this was one of the things to help all of us. And
what is it? How do you know? I don't know if you're telling the truth without the name of the bill.
I mean, I could look it up. I like I said, I'll never forget. It was around 2017. Let me see if I can look it up for you if you want it.
Yes.
17 Booker pharmaceutical. And like I said, when you do something like that, you set a moral standard that Booker's midnight vote on drug important companies is all over lose. There's dozens of stories on it, but
okay, so you can be able to give it to me.
Intelligent. I'm just gonna read one of the stories. Happened when a good memory, January 2017.
Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Well, I did, but
so out of all the things he did to America, you're mad at Cory because he allegedly voted against this truck price bill. That's one thing that he did, but you're not mad at Donald Trump for anything that he's done.
Bernie Sanders sponsored it, and by the way, the Republican Party stood behind it.
Right. So I'm asking, you're not mad at Donald Trump for anything that he did?
I mean, there are things I wish he pushed farther and did more.
But I'm saying, but you're not mad at none of the stuff that he does, like pardoning the January 6ers.
None of that really affects me personally.
Like, yeah, it does. It puts people's lives in danger. Them folks is crazy. They are terrorists.
A lot of people are done bad
things. And they usually go to jail, and we don't the president doesn't pardon them.
We had a lot of pardons from the previous president too.
Okay, tell me which terrorist did the previous president pardon?
Which terrorist?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. There's a list of people.
Yeah, it's a list of people, but none of them were terrorists.
Well, again.
So you're cherry picking one incident that Booker voted against, and that just made you so mad. But it's okay when Donald Trump goes against it. When he raises what's it called, insulin from $35 back up to $200 and something dollars. It's astronomical price, but you're mad at this one thing.
From Canada had people like Booker.
Canada don't even fuck with us no more. We can't get nothing from Canada.
Again,
because of Donald Trump. You seem to only be mad if this guy who looks like this guy does something, but when Donald Trump does anything, you just like, it's okay. You just push it to the side.
You don't support lower healthcare costs. Obviously.
Question. Is your issue is that he was saying he was for it and then
no, he voted against it.
So do you have any idea why? Because I really don't think he just would randomly vote against it. There probably was something else in the bill that he did not want to pass.
Pharmaceutical companies got to him, so basically he didn't want to vote against them. Big Farm. I mean, that's the bottom line, and that means you sold out your own people. And
okay, but you voted for Trump, right?
I'm talking about
you voted for Trump, but do you understand how many pharmaceuticals Biden and Harris got down? It was at least 35, I believe, different drug prices. Drug prices that they lowered exponentially during his term. But then you voted for Trump after that, right?
46 to 62, but again, he ran on this.
So this is such a big issue for you, but it was such a big issue for you that you hate Cory Booker from 2017. But then after Kamala and Biden got the prices down on that many drugs, you then voted for Trump, right?
Again, it would have made
now we can't get anything from Canada. Who have
again, it would have made
now we can't get anything from Canada. Who have raised the drug prices, the pharmaceutical prices. They raised them. So now, and you're okay with that. Hold on really quick. And then also, it was an amendment to a budget resolution, not a standalone bill, but it was seen as
an amendment. You're right.
It wasn't. And then also, too, there were safety concerns. Booker argued that the bill was and then also FDA oversight. He stated that the amendment did not include enough safeguards to ensure that the imported drugs met the FDA standards. And industry ties criticisms. Critics pointed out that the Booker had received significant campaign donations from pharmaceutical industry, leading to accusations of profiting from big pharma. But those were all accusations. But he also said that, and I get that. Safety regards, it is an amendment, and it did not include enough safeguards.
Yeah.
It's just interesting that you're holding on to something from 8 years ago for this one guy, and that's what you you hate him for that. And
because
I'm confused here.
Many people, many older people, many poor people, many people he represented could have significantly benefited from him. He ran on it. Don't forget, he stated he supported it.
But it did. This particular bill didn't do anything.
One sec. Just to let you know a little bit about myself, I have to take a chemotherapy medication for the rest of my life that without insurance is $15,000.
Wow.
So now what would it have been out of Canada?
Just understand. Hold on. Yeah. Just understand who you're speaking to. I'm not coming from a position of knowing nothing about the concern or the desire for lowering prices. But I just find it strange that you're holding on to this thing from 8 years ago on this one guy. It sounds to me more like you're just picking this one thing.
If you didn't have insurance, what would happen to you?
But if I'd be screwed.
It has nothing to do with Canada. He voted
actually, I would have Medicaid. I would have Medicaid, but now that's probably going to be cut under the Trump budget, and that's the guy you voted for. So again,
my question was, if
I find it strange that you're targeting Cory Booker for something 8 years ago, and then since then you voted for Trump, who is against all of this.
You'd be in trouble. That's the bottom line.
If I didn't have insurance, I could get Medicaid before. I have not. Many people. Hold on, sir.
That's you.
I'm answering your question.
I said
I did not have insurance in 2023. I am answering the question. I did not have insurance in 2023, and I had to go on Medicaid for about 8 months, and it saved my butt. Okay, so you're talking about how concerned you are with lowering drug prices, and there are programs like Medicaid that help people get through times like that. How is that deflecting? I'm answering you directly.
Because the question was, I'll repeat it for the fourth time. If you didn't have insurance, Medicaid's insurance. If you didn't have insurance, what would you do?
Medicaid is free.
Again, not everyone.
Why would we not have insurance?
Again, not everyone qualifies.
What does it have to do with Cory Booker? The bill was not on insurance.
Because it's possible, as she said, really ridiculously high controlled.
How do you know that what she needs come from Canada?
I'm sure you can look it up.
No, I'm saying, how do you know what she needs even comes from Canada?
Because they have cancer in that country too.
But how do you know that the medication that she needs comes from Canada? You don't know
what kind of cancer I have. You don't know anything about any of this. You don't know any of this.
Okay. Here's the thing. You're such an expert. Do they make that medicine in Canada?
First of all, how are you going to talk to somebody who just? How are you going to be like degrading? Oh, here's it. Since you're such an expert, dude, I just told you I have fucking cancer. What is wrong with you?
I heard you. And
honestly,
there are people that have it that do not. They're not as lucky as you, and you don't give a damn about them. I get it.
You understand? Hold on. Because you're not you. Ollie, you know what? Let me tell you why you don't make sense.
Oh
even if
I'm advocating
let me tell you
prices.
why you don't make sense at all. Because even if he would have voted for this bill, and we would have got whatever from Canada, when you voted for Donald Trump, he has been antagonizing Canada, and Canada don't even fuck with us. We can't get nothing from Canada.
But that's okay.
So even if she would have got it from Canada, he just destroyed that. So that's why you don't make no sense.
That's not true.
Yes,
and he's destroying the programs that help people who don't have insurance and cannot get insurance. He's destroying these programs that help the average Americans pay for things that they can't pay for because of the pharmaceutical companies that support the hell out of Trump's campaign.
He sold out the public for big
Susie, don't worry, it can still find his ass.
Dude, the lack of congruence is just insane.
Can I jump in real quick?
Insane.
You're just not listening.
Yes, Naquan,
you don't
sorry.
care about the other people.
Sir, hold on, because what you won't do,
moron.
What you won't do is overtalk me. So as soon as I'm one of the people that love facts. So as soon as you brung it up, I ran to go check this thing out, and his biggest issue was that there was no safeguards. No safeguards.
Canada has safeguards.
No, it's no safeguard because, like in the U.S., people make counterfeit. Just like in the U.S., people make counterfeits. Just like in China, people make counterfeit. Just like in Mexico, people make counterfeit. That was his biggest issue, and the reason that he did not vote for it because there was no guarantee to safeguard.
There is.
No, it's not a guarantee to safeguard.
You don't even know the name of the bill, so how you know there is safeguards?
It's no guarantee to safeguard because even in the U.S., we can't even guarantee that we're not making counterfeits here. So again, there's no safeguard.
When you buy it from a reputable,
hold up, no, because even in a pharmacy store, you can buy counterfeit ones.
Where? Name one.
Plenty of them if you actually go look.
Walgreens, CVS, I doubt it. They'd be sued like hell.
Those are the only pharmacies?
Wow.
I just said.
Are those the only pharmacies? But again,
that's not what I'm talking about. If you have an underground pharmacy,
but hold on. Because if you really cared about people's health care, when Trump ran last time, he ran on ending Obamacare.
He's still on the concept of a health care plan.
He ran on ending Obamacare. So don't get up here and make it seem like you care about people that can't afford
Trump
to
could
take
not care
care
less.
of themselves without Medicare and cheaper prices because he ran on ending it. That helped so many people. He ran on ending it.
Social Security, Medicaid, Medicare.
Give a request, Michael. We'll pull you up next.
I asked you a question. Why did Congress exempt themselves from Medicare or from Obamacare?
Why did Congress exempt themselves from it? Because
why do they
don't
need
need
it?
Good enough for all of us.
Oil. Oh my
They
God.
don't need it, you moron. Do you understand what Obamacare is? Do you understand what it is?
I'm sorry.
It's the same insurance companies that are out there for everybody, but at a way, way lower cost.
Poor baby.
I'm sorry.
Well,
so
you clearly have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm sorry. The reason no, shut up. Because you just said the dumbest thing. Shut up. Shut up.
Communism.
God.
Shut up.
Good enough.
Y'all don't
You
even
said
know
why did Congress exempt themselves?
You don't even know what communist.
Michael, you can get in the box. I'm gonna pull you up next.
You don't know what communist is. Y'all don't know what socialist is. Y'all don't know what fucking. Shut up.
Oil. What college did you go to?
I went to 2 colleges, but listed on my pictures, University of Houston.
You didn't go to University of Houston.
So
yes, I did.
Would you study?
The reason that Congress didn't
tap the screen. Let's get the 50K, you guys.
Is because they can afford private care.
Yep.
Why would they take advantage of something that's free when they can afford to pay for it? Taken away from people that cannot afford it.
Exactly. Like, thank you to them for not taking
Wasn't.
Yeah, it's
and even the people that had to pay, it was a very low price.
Companies. Yes. It's the same insurance.
For most people, it was free. It was
an
Affordable Care
if
Act.
you guys
For
have
most
another
people,
device, put it in YouTube,
free.
you guys.
And for people that was making a certain amount that can afford to pay, they paid a very small percentage. Why would people that make mostly $100K and maybe some more than that file for affordable care?
That would be messed up if Congress took that from the
that's
people.
like somebody
and
that's
then y'all
making
be mad all over
living in a freaking project. You sound dumb. Y'all really get up here and say this stuff with y'all whole chest
don't know what you're talking
about it.
No, you don't, dude. Have you used the ACA? Do you know what the ACA is?
Again, ma'am, you don't want lower prices for other people.
Nope.
He doesn't know.
But
do you
like
know
I
what
said,
the ACA is,
point
sir?
still stand. My point still stand. Your president ran in 2016 on ending Obamacare. He ran again this year on also ending it. But this turn around, he's also ended Medicaid because Medicaid only get $100 trillion a year, and they're snatching $888 billion away from it. So tell me how many people are going to be able to have Medicaid when he snatched that down, leaving only $100 and something billion in there. Please explain that to me.
Without looking it up, do you know what the ACA
Well, one, we
is?
could start lowering the prices when you allow for
competition. Do you
competition.
know what the ACA is?
And therefore, by default, you actually made it more affordable.
No, you don't.
Or do you know what the ACA is?
No.
Or do you know what the ACA is?
I'm asking who?
Huh? Oil, do you know what the ACA is?
I probably do. I just don't like it.
You just don't like what?
The Affordable Care Act, if that's what she's snapping on.
Okay, and do you know what that is?
Yeah.
I said, if she's snapping about the, ma'am,
somebody just told you clearly. Do you know what the Affordable Care Act is?
So
no.
Don't tell them in the chat.
It's Obamacare, sir. It's Obamacare. Obamacare is actually the Affordable Care Act.
What about the ACA?
Thank you, Jamal.
You're so knowledgeable about all this. You don't even know what the Obamacare is actually called. It's the Affordable Care Act, the ACA. That's Obamacare. That's the same exact thing. And when you sign up for Obamacare, you find out what insurance you can qualify for, and you get subsidized. So you came to me for the so that you pay a lot less than somebody who is working for a company for the same insurance company.
There were people that paid a lot more. Not everyone.
Oil?
That's
not
your
name.
True.
Oil.
Oh my God.
Thank you,
There are
Jamal.
plenty of employers.
Hey, Jamal, baby, how you doing, love?
To Obamacare, and those employees paid more.
Okay.
Hold on, one
step
second
in here.
And that's out there. So you're
take it
just
away,
tenuous.
Susie.
It didn't benefit
The
everyone.
reason
That's
why
not true.
people perhaps would pay more is
That's why
because
Congress would have signed up for
Hold
it.
on one
Sir,
second.
Oily, you've had plenty of time to speak. 2 ears, one mouth. So perhaps the reason why people would pay more is because, sir, do you hear me talking?
No, we'll leave.
You've talked over everybody. Good, get to stepping then if you want to leave.
You can always leave.
Thank you.
He said
do
we'll
not need
leave
you.
because there was somebody there telling him what the ACA was.
well, yes, because they love ACA, but not Obamacare. The reason why somebody perhaps would end up paying more is because you can get subsidies.
Oil, could you hold on? Oil, do you need something to say really fast? Or could you please be quiet? You're not respectful. You have no impulse control. Cherie, thank you for the $5. No, drop some coconuts for Cherie in the chat.
Thank you, Cherie. So the point is that when you sign up for ACA or Obamacare, you have to pinpoint how much money you think you're going to make during the year. Then they give you a subsidy based on how much money you think you're going to make. If you end up making more money, then you have to repay the subsidy. If you end up making less, they give you a credit based on that. So yes, you can take up to 100% of your subsidy throughout the year, or you don't have to take all of your subsidy. So that's part of it. But yes, Guest Oily is being disingenuous, saying that people are paying more on Obamacare. That depends on how much they make, and it depends on how much the subsidy that they take. But people can take the entire subsidy and roll the dice and then end up having to pay way too much at tax time. Mr. Going to Canada to get my shrugs. That's how that works.
Which is crazy. And it's only given that you're only mad at Cory Booker because he's a black man.
Right. I was just about to, that's why I also
That's
came
a
up.
lie.
Why is it that we always have to pick on the black people?
Yeah.
I never see us mad at the white people. It's giving he's also asking why Kamala's not out here helping. I guarantee it. 100%. Guarantee it. Because Kamala's out here minding her own business, living her best life because y'all did not vote her into office.
Yes,
So
if you have another device,
sugar honey iced tea that happened years ago, and Naquan gave us the dirt on why he voted the way he did.
Don't make
the moderator is muting you because you will not be quiet.
You will not be quiet. My finger is very strong, so it's either you're gonna have respect
because you don't want a white man to speak racist.
Oh, please. Oily, we looking for a white man to speak. When you find one, let us know, okay?
Reverse racism.
When you find one, let us know. Please.
You let a black man speak, but not a...
Hello? Anybody there?
He's a guy.
Michael, 1 second. We're going to get to you. I'm going to put you on mute. We're going to get to you. Give me 1 second. Even though I know it's hard to believe. Hold on 1 second, everybody. Even though I know it's hard for you to believe, Michael, it is Oil's turn. We are talking to him, so please stay on mute till we get to you. Give me a follow if we have not done so before. Continue to tap the screen. We are right at this moment. We are now talking about Cory Booker and how proud we are of him today. Okay, he broke the record. He actually wiped away a racist record, which is so historical. And we're so fucking proud of him. And he did his thing today. And I couldn't be more proud. So we just want to give him his flowers. Now, right now, we are talking to Oil, who is mad at Cory Booker for voting against a shrug bill in 2017. And he's been hating him for that one thing since 2017 because we could not get shrugs from Canada. Even though Donald Trump has been antagonizing Canada, and now we can't get anything from Canada. But it's okay if Donald Trump does it. He still wants to vote for Donald Trump. He still loves Donald Trump. And even though Donald Trump doesn't even have a healthcare plan, he only has a concept of a plan. He still thinks that that's a great thing. And he's not mad at him for that. He's not mad at him for that at all. And even though the fact that the insulin prices have went up as well, he's not mad at that either. It's okay when Donald Trump's cool when they do it. It's a problem when we do it. Oil. Any last words? You can finally unmute.
Michael just unmute me again. He doesn't like white men.
Can you not read?
Michael is a white man too.
He's turning on his own now.
That y'all, they be fighting their own people. That that video where all those guys, it's usually like a bunch of white guys there.
Are you gonna take
they're just swinging in the in like this arena, and they're playing music and they're just swinging and they're hitting each other and they're just fighting and they end up hitting each other. That's what it's given. That is what it's getting.
But Michael is white and he's not a moderator. But I am the black man that keep muting you.
He keep telling
so it is a black man.
Yeah,
he said that. Nobody's denying it. We don't care. Y'all are the only people that care.
Good.
I'm black and I'm proud.
Say it loud. That's for Papa right there.
But
if you guys have another device, please put it in the YouTube so we can get just sit it in there. You don't even have to turn it down.
Fun fact, reverse racism is not a real thing.
Yes, it is.
Black people cannot be racist.
No, it's not true.
If you actually knew the definition of racism,
that is a lie.
If you actually knew the definition of racism,
I'm waiting for you to mute me because that's all lies.
This is why white people
all lies.
This is why white people.
Hold on.
That's okay.
Hold on 1 second. Don't explain. Don't explain to him. He's not listening.
Can I say one thing? There's no reason whatsoever to interrupt a person over and over again if you're not afraid of what they're about to say.
That part.
So
Ooh.
you clearly are very scared that he's going to make some good points, and so
No,
that's your
I'm
whole
not the
tactic
one
is to
muting
keep
him.
and now
As
you're
Heather.
interrupting me.
No,
But
because
that's
you're
your whole
making
that's
false
your whole
statements.
tactic is because you're so afraid that we're going to have some point made that'll make you look silly.
Muted me again.
So
Can somebody
we
mute
know what your deal
post the
is.
Dustin, whoever the keep putting that shit in the chat?
He's muting me because he's afraid.
Afraid? Okay. Don't mute the idiot, please.
He's afraid.
What
That's
do
why
you-
he's
what-
done it so many times.
Oil. What is he afraid
Makes
of?
perfect sense. Yeah.
What is he afraid
Yeah,
of?
yeah.
What is he
I don't
afraid
know.
of?
You ask him what his big fears are.
Dude,
No,
I don't-
you no. What do you? No. What do you
He's
think
got to
they
click
are?
the little mod button every 2 seconds.
What
to
do you
feel, I don't
think
know,
they
empowered.
are? Oh
What
my
do you,
god!
does that empower you?
I'm so
So-
sorry.
Instigator. Yeah, he's annoying.
Answer his
He's just
question.
instigating.
I don't fear nobody but the devil.
I don't, and there are levels to these live streams, and you are not equipped to have this conversation. You are obviously just racist. You don't like Cory Booker. Hey, Taylor, thank you for the $5 for forever mute on oil. Okay. Thank you for the $5 dono. I appreciate you. Also coconuts for Taylor in the chat. Taylor twice. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you, love.
Put some astringent on that oil.
I'm muting him because he's white.
Throw some sand on him. Use that used motor oil that you got to get
You
rid
should
of.
mute me because I'm white, Naquan. Mute
Like,
me.
you're
What the
mad
heck?
at Cory Booker from 2017 because he voted
So ridiculous.
against the bill that ended up being 52 to 46. You're not mad at the other 51 people or the other 51 people who voted against it. You're not mad at them. You're only mad at Cory Booker, which is he's probably one of the few black men or probably the only black men who voted against it.
It's
You're
like
only
he's
mad
holding
at
on
Cory.
to this. He has this little notebook that he like writes down. Oh, this is the thing I can talk about for 8 years to come. Why I don't like this guy.
Yeah, and then Donald Trump. Now you can't hardly get anything from Canada, but you're not mad at Donald Trump.
Oh my God.
He want to
cutting
cancel
Medicaid, cutting Medicare, cutting Social Security, cutting all these programs that take care of people and lower their costs. But yeah,
and
makes
raising
sense.
insulin. And
That
that's
one
okay.
bill in 2017.
And oh my goodness. All right. Laquan, I'm gonna drop you really quick, love. But you, of course,
Right.
I'm gonna be back.
I gotta eat real quick anyway.
Okay. Michael.
I'll drop to you after I have this one question for Michael, but go ahead, Jessica.
Okay. Michael, welcome to the chat. How are you?
Hi, how are you this evening?
I'm doing amazing. I'm actually glad you came back because Heather had a question for you.
Well, first of all, can I say Cory Books? Cory, I don't want to talk about him. I don't care for him.
W to in the chat for Cory Booker and W chat for 50K. Let's keep tapping. Let's get to 100K, y'all. Thank y'all so much.
Well, I try not to interrupt. I'm always being interrupted here.
Okay, go ahead, Michael.
Okay, yesterday you vilified me because my friend, TikTok friend, her name is Chantel, and she wears nice glasses. She was here yesterday.
I don't
That's
know
your
who that
friend.
is.
Now you don't know who it is.
That's your one black friend, huh?
You don't even know your TikTok friend's name?
Oh,
That's
no,
not even her
Susie.
name.
I was surprised Susie stopped talking. But anyways, you vilified me yesterday.
I just took a breath. I
anyway.
can keep going.
Wait.
And I can put some money in the
Don't track
collection
me.
plate. Don't let me get the collection plate
You
going
talking
and let
about-
me have Taylor get the
Erica
church organ.
Chantel.
Because then you'll be trying to come back tomorrow and talking about your vilification.
No,
Facts.
Erica, let me explain what happened.
Oh, you're talking about Erica. Erica Shante.
Erica Chantel.
Shante.
Ooh.
Shante. Shante.
I told her we've
No,
talked.
hold on, Michael. I'm so sorry. Erica Shante.
Shante.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'll explain how you vilified me. I'll explain why I don't like.
It's okay, Michael. You don't have to. I was there.
Okay. Well, I
I was
asked you-
there. But Heather had a question for you today.
Well, can I talk to you after then?
After what? Yeah, no problem.
I want to clear up everything. You guys made me look to be like I was some type of racist or something. Anyway.
What did you
Okay.
say?
Oh, funny. Well, it's
Go
funny
ahead,
that
Heather.
you mentioned that, Michael, because I have a question for you. 2 nights ago, I believe it was, you were here, and you mentioned that our mayor, Karen Bass,
Yes.
was
yes.
a DEI hire. So my question for
Lonnie?
you is,
Lonnie,
my
please
question
hold
for you is,
on.
sir,
Pause, please.
I'm talking.
You
I am
just-
talking right now. My question for you is, what makes Karen Bass a DEI hire?
Can I explain? Can I speak now? Yes? No? Okay. I went down to City Hall and I wanted to talk to Mayor Bass why Los Angeles is $1 billion in the hole. She was hired. She didn't have the experience to run a city. Now,
what makes her a DEI hire?
Well, I'm trying to explain. I'm laying a foundation here. So
no, I'm not asking you whether she was qualified to be mayor. I'm saying what makes her a diversity, equity, and inclusion hire?
Because in my opinion, and I'll say it full chest, you want me to be honest?
Yeah, we would love for you to be honest.
No, I want you to lie, Michael.
Because first of all, I judge people.
Say it. Just say it.
I judge people by character, not color. Okay.
Character, diversity, equity, inclusion, it has nothing to do with character. So why is she a DEI hire?
Because she didn't have the experience. Bingo.
That doesn't make someone a DEI hire, sir. What makes her a DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion hire? Why did you say that?
Because in my opinion.
Say it, Michael.
First of all, I'm not a racist, just to get that
clear. Michael, the fact that you have to.
Because you guys you're vilified.
You have to say
vilified.
That. Hold on, Michael. Michael,
Michael, I'm asking you a question.
Thank you, Bree.
Because I'll tell you why. Because during the migrant riots, she let the city run amok of everything.
What does that have to do with diversity, equity, and inclusion, Michael?
Because I'll tell you, I went to City Hall and they closed the door. They wouldn't talk to me. I wanted to ask the mayor.
Again, I did not ask you whether or not she was qualified to be mayor. I'm asking you why you said she's a DEI hire.
Because I thought DEI is part of experience, right?
Michael?
Yeah.
What does DEI stand for?
I'm not playing these games. I'm not playing these
It's a simple question. What do the letters DEI stand for?
Diversity.
Here's the definition of diversity.
And?
Wait, hold on. Listen, I know diversity, inclusion.
Thought you had to use
Siri. And what's the E?
Equality.
Equity. Equity.
Well, same
I just
thing,
said it like 5 times.
Why do you guys do this? Equality.
So because you're using this term, you're saying she was a DEI hire, and I want to know why you use that term specifically instead of saying she wasn't necessarily qualified, maybe she wasn't, hired for the right reasons. You said she was a DEI hire and that woke people hired her because she's a DEI hire. Michael, yes, I voted for her. I'm not necessarily thrilled with her, but I voted for her. And I guarantee you it was not because of DEI. So what you need to understand is what you're saying is that she was hired because she's Black and because she's a woman.
I didn't say that at all. No, I didn't.
Michael, that's what a DEI hire is. Diversity, equity, and inclusion from YT males.
Okay, can I ask you a question?
YT cisgender heterosexual males. That is non-DEI. Everything else is DEI. Everything else.
May I ask you a question? I'm being vilified again.
Let me ask. Asking if you can ask me a question. You just asked me a question by asking that. So just ask the damn question.
Have you ever flown on a plane?
No, never.
Okay, you probably have.
Yes, I've flown on planes, Michael.
Okay, then when you go on the plane, you ask the color or gender of your pilot, yes or no?
No, absolutely not.
See, that's why we don't need DEI. It doesn't matter.
God.
Michael,
if you're Caroline Levitt, you say yes.
Hold on, 1 second.
Doozies.
Michael.
It makes sense. I never asked.
Michael. You stated that DEI, by your definition, even though it's false or incorrect, is that DEI is somebody who's not qualified. By your definition, Donald Trump would not be qualified to be president. He has no experience in politics. He was never the president before 2017. Why would you even vote for him?
See what you just did? You're good. You are. See what you just did? You turned this whole thing around to Donald Trump.
God, I hope you're not married, dude. I hope you're not married.
Actually, I'm separated right now, but
it makes sense.
Exactly. Thank God. And can I tell you, Michael, that I would feel safest with a Black woman pilot because I know how hard it would have been for her to ever get into that position.
No, but
and
see,
so
I
she's
never
the best
W Heather's
person
in
for
the
the
chat.
job. Okay,
I was on a
she's
plane
the
with
best
three-
person for the job because she had to go against every single damn obstacle out there to get that job. So she's the safest person to be flying that plane.
Fucking right. Fucking right. W Heather's in the chat.
Lanny,
Right now. Okay, let her cook.
On a plane with 3 women pilots. 3 women pilots were in the whole plane. And I
want a
was
cookie?
cool with it.
Do you want a cookie? Glad you were cool with it. Thanks.
Well, do you know that there's
You wouldn't. It don't matter if you're cool with it. Nobody gives a fuck, Michael. Respectfully.
Yeah, but you're vilifying me for no reason.
I'm not vilifying
Michael, if you feel vilified, all we're doing is asking you questions and clarifying things.
Oh, because
we have not said at any point in time, you're a villain, you're a racist.
Well, yesterday,
none of us have said that.
Yesterday, I asked her if she was drinking Hennessy, and then she called. She goes, "That's racist." I have no idea what she meant by saying she's having a shot.
And then
of
you
Hennessy.
come back again today.
No, because I think she's professional, and then Chantel, I know, you know.
That's not her name.
She's well behaved.
Look, I'm bad with names. I get it. I'm bad with names.
Erica.
Just say Erica.
Okay, Erica. That's easy. Because I go on other lives and people say that some crazy nut job, you know, just I'm from California. And it's not true because I do my own lives. You see,
you keep, is that why you're here to promote your own lives? Because you keep saying that. Nobody's coming over there.
You wanted to sing yesterday.
We're not coming over there, okay?
No, we're not going to watch your live, Michael.
I'm not going to sing. Erica let me sing a song on her. I sang a song.
Yeah, we don't. The last thing I want to hear in this world right now is you singing.
Why is Pinhead
After Erica cooks her magas, she put the bones in this little trinket box, and that's all you are.
I don't know.
Box. You know how that little box you open up in the little battle ring that starts swirling around and singing?
A little.
That's what you are to Erica.
No. I mean, Erica,
No.
I think she's cool. I like her. She's professional. I like her
She
live.
didn't even know you last night.
I've been on her lives several times.
And who are you?
But you know, when someone meets me,
him.
People don't forget me. Like if I met Susie, who goes on and on, I would remember Susie.
I mean, if you're okay for being remembered for the wrong reasons, okay. But
no, but if you know me,
like,
if you knew me in real life, you warm up to me. People warm up. Hold on a second. Oh my God, you'll never guess who. Hold on, I gotta shut this down. Can you hear that?
That's even his theme music, sir.
You know what?
Michael, I know so many guys just like you. You live about 20 minutes away from me if you still live in Huntington Beach.
No,
and
listen,
I guessed exactly that kid was from
Lanny, can I
Huntington
tell you
Beach. And
something?
then you came on right after that.
Lanny,
It's Lonnie, first of all. It's
Did you hear-
Lonnie.
Lonnie, did you hear the phone ring right now?
No, we didn't hear it.
I have a second phone. Guess
You
what?
get my Cash App? Oh, yes. Did you hear it? I said, thank you for the $5 18
I'm
months ago. We
saying-
dropped some coconuts for you, Cherie. Thank you again. I
Michael,
appreciate
don't
you.
talk when Jessica's talking.
Oh, I apologize.
W Heather's in the chat. We love some.
Thank
Heather.
you.
I'm just saying. I know how everybody works around here. That I just got a call. I rejected. Now, when this woman found out I was separated, she's calling already, saying she's coming into town. So that is bullshit. I'll tell you, man. That's how they work. You know, they want this Sleepless in Seattle type of movie.
This isn't therapy.
Why don't you just go get you a man already? Come up out of the closet already.
I was just about to say, this is not therapy.
Yeah,
ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. Like, I want to touch on the fact that he was talking about, I've been vilified. You're upset that you got told to Hennessy your ass out last night.
WTT's in the chat for that Hennessy last night
because that was amazing. But really, like, you know, everybody wants to be like, I've been vilified, sir. You have not been vilified.
Well, maybe
that is not any kind of real life vilification.
Okay.
Like, if that's the most that you have been through in life that you want to boohoo about on a live, please, you've been blessed.
Okay, I used the wrong word, but she made me out to look like a racist, and I'm not.
You know what?
No one has called you that. It's a guilty
are
conscience.
so more worried about looking like a racist than actual racism. Have you thought about that?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm tired of proving to people I'm not. Only on TikTok, though. In real life.
So a bunch of people have told you that then, right? A bunch of people
TikTok
have indicated
only.
that you might be racist, right?
Only on TikTok. Only on TikTok. In real life.
Then
in
why
real
do you
life,
keep
they
coming
just stay
back to
away
prove-
from you, sir.
Because TikTok I could speak unfiltered. I mean, not
also basically you just
and you
just
don't question. Sorry.
you're playing a game and with the people in your life, and that's why I'm glad.
No.
I'm not gonna lie, I am glad that Donald Trump ran, because now we get to see who really who's playing games and just playing in your face and just smiling. You just said that you was being fake in front of the people around you,
Michael,
but on TikTok you can say what you really
interrupting
mean.
Jessica, stop.
You can say what you really mean on TikTok, where you can be real and be your authentic self. You authentically racist, but you put on a mask or a hood when you go out and hang around your friends and act like, oh yeah, you're my black friend. Come on now, we're friends. Come on, ain't that right, Chantel?
You called me a phony to my face.
You are. You just said you're a phony, bruh.
No, you called me.
You just said no. I have
Because
friends and they say I'm all cool, but when I'm on TikTok, I can say whatever I want.
I didn't say it. I didn't mean it that way. I meant that I could be candid, like you're being candid, right?
Authentic, right? So in other words, not in TikTok, you're phony.
I'm the same person.
In TikTok, you're authentic, right? But like Michael, if people kept telling me I was racist, I would have to really seriously question that. Especially, I mean, if Jessica or Susie told me something I said was problematic, I would take that to heart and I would look into it and try to figure out what it was that was problematic, so I can be a better person.
Man,
I would not tell them that's not problematic. I'm perfect. Everything's fine. I'm not racist. If one of them had the respect for me to let me know, hey, something you said hurt my feelings or that's problematic. Oh my God, in a heartbeat, I would look into it. I would want to know exactly what it was that I said that was problematic, that hurt other people's feelings, and that I can work on to be a better person.
Well, you do have an elevated tone to your voice, a little bit elevated.
What the fuck does
I'm
that
not
have to do
asking
with
you,
anything?
Michael. I don't care what you think.
What does that have to do with anything?
I mean, it's almost like yelling, I guess, you know.
And so basically, you would do anything but hold up a mirror.
No, what are you? You know, I know what you're doing. I know exactly what you're doing.
You know,
you sound like you've been to therapy a few times where you be like, "You trying to get me to tell you my feelings? You almost got me. You almost got me."
Guess what?
Admit why I'm really here.
In real life,
come on with the subscription. Drop some coconuts for Casey in the chat, because even Casey knows that, baby, they are not like us. Hold on, let me get the sound, because he ain't talking about that.
I'm Hispanic, by the way. Okay. Surprise.
Okay. Anyway, Michael, please.
We don't care.
Wait, Susie, you seem to be a person that speaks her mind.
Well, how'd you figure that out?
Now he's running this shit.
Like, wow, go figure.
How much on a drop plate? Let me see. How much is on the drop plate?
Right. Back to
actually,
back to pass on the collection plate. Taylor Twice, Deaconess Taylor Twice. Can you play the organ, please?
Are they warming up to me?
No.
People warm up to me because they
we're warming up to you like the like what they use.
Wait a minute, can I say something?
People. That's how we're warming up to you.
Can I address Jessica? Are you saying when you collect $50 that I get dumped?
Yeah, that when they collect, we vote with our dollars, because we still do believe in democracy, even though you voted for the dictator. And if the chat has collectively said, hey, we don't want to hear this anymore, he's being disingenuous, he's being triggering, he's being racist, we don't want to hear his voice anymore, I don't like his profile picture, he look ugly, he's lying, then they would either pull the plate together, or somebody will just drop the whole 50 themselves and say, drop him. Or they'll say, Hennessy your ass up out of here, like they did last night.
That's what you said last night.
Yeah. That's so when people also send their donation, guess what? They can put a message in there for me to let you know what they said on your way out.
Oh.
Yeah. And then if you want to come back, it's $100 return fee. And that's how I keep the magazine off.
You know what?
Once people are done, because none of them have $100.
Can I tell you something? Does the money go to charity?
Yep.
Like children's charity or women's shelter?
Doesn't matter which charity. Why did the charity need your approval?
If that's the
case, does the charity need your approval?
Well, not necessarily.
Okay, so it doesn't matter, but yes, it does go to charity.
So if it goes to charity, it might be hard to dump me because people warm up to me. People are warming up to me. That's why you don't have the money right now. What, $25 so far? Like, what's the total right now? Okay.
Jessica, how much you need?
It's $50 to drop in. They have not started officially running around the plate.
Ross is a fire starter. Ross,
what we
Ross, I thought you didn't know.
Hold on. Hold on. I take that back. Somebody
Give
did
me-
just start it.
Give me 30 seconds, and then I'll get it over to you.
Nice. Ross said he
Look,
didn't
I
know
guys
me.
they not too warm. I guess it got cold in here real fucking fast then, huh, Michael?
Well, how
Seems
much
like
is
it got cold. Drop some coconuts for Susie for the $25 dono that says Michael, get the step in. Get the step in.
I thought it was 50, not 25.
Right. So we're halfway there. You're still here. Look at that.
Oh, okay.
It's
So
a collection plate.
Yeah.
This ain't
Fucking
Maga
donate.
speak my piece. I'm TikTok friendly with words.
Yeah.
You know what?
Michael, this is not your life, first of all. It's not your life.
Ain't nobody coming to see you.
You're
on
not
this.
running things. Yeah, no, for real. Like you're treating this like this is your like open mic night.
Thank you for the $2 to say, can we pass the plate to drop Michael's racist ass? Drop some coconuts for D as well as Susie. And hold on. Hold to the wrong. I guess it got cold in here, Michael.
Now, if I told
Is that is that PayPal or Cash App?
It's Venmo and Cash App.
Venmo.
We appreciate all the love. But also, Naquan, anything you want to Freedom, thank you for the $10 for drop the DEIA footstool. I'm fucking hollering, not the footstool, bitch. Naquan, did you want to come up here and say anything to him on his way out?
Who's Juan?
Oh, it don't even matter.
You should know, Michael. Aren't you Hispanic?
Michael, where'd you say you was from again?
Huntington Beach, California.
Oh, it don't even fucking matter. Drop some coconuts for Naquan for the $25 donut and say, get this motherfucker out of here. Y'all drop some coconuts for Naquan, Susie, Steph. I appreciate the love, and it does go to a great charity. How about that? All right. Wiz, thank you for the $5 for the collection plate on Drop fucking Michael. Okay. Talking about it getting warm in here. That's why you don't have no money right now. Oh, bitch. They say
thanks, Jessica.
you ain't saying nothing but a motherfucking word.
It was getting hot in here, so we had to go on and incinerate his ass. Shit. Burn his ass up. Hey, we all had some money on some matches and some gasoline. Shit.
I'm fucking hollering. Okay.
It's getting hot in here.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, I'm gonna drop down. Love you guys.
Love you too. Thank you, Heather.
Yeah, I'm good. Y'all can drop me down too.
Okay. Mods, if you're in here, drop them down for me while I'm change this goal. That was fucking hilarious.
Thank you, Taylor. See you on that piano.
I see you on that back. Oh my! And let me get an organ sound in this bitch.
You can see
Hold on.
that I have red bars.
You said what? Yeah. It's kind of going in and out.
Donation when I get out of the gym.
No problem. I appreciate you. And then why don't you just come back because you're kind of going in and out when you leave the gym. Come back up for us, Ross. I don't even think you can hear me. Lori, how you doing? Oh, this is for you, Michael, if you're still in the chat.
You're fired. You're fired. You're fired. You're fired. You're fired.
That's for you and your daddy. That's for you and your daddy. No, Ross, don't be sorry. Don't be. No worries. Ross was like, how much? What do we need? Even Wins was like, let me get in on this. Let me get in on this. Cause get him out of there. It's something people warm up to me. People warm up to my racism because you fake as fuck. You fake as fuck in real life. And you say you come on here because you can be candid. So you can be your authentic self. You play games with people in real life. Amazing Grace, how you doing, beautiful? You play games with people in real life. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. So much for a 1 hour show. I know, right? We already at an hour and 30 minutes. Bring red carpet with him. Come on, Michael. It's $100 return fee. It goes to a charity. You want to come back? You want to come back, Michael? Who regrets voting for Trump? Girl, everybody, child. You too. Jerry?
Hey, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
Pretty good.
Are you having voters remorse?
Sorry?
Are you having voters remorse?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not a Trump supporter.
Oh, congratulations.
I just wanted to say, Cory Booker, is that Cory Booker, right?
Yep.
Doesn't yeah, he is a badass, and let me tell you, for destroying that destroying the record by that YT supremacist.
Yes. He probably
yeah.
turned over his grave good, and I hope somebody
Oh.
over there dancing on it.
I know. I was
Okay.
so happy. I saw it on TV. I saw it on TV, and everybody was clapping. I'm like, thank fucking God.
We're excited about it. W. Cory Booker's in the chat again, y'all.
Who?
W. Cory Booker's in the chat. Rhea, did you say something?
Oh, I just said he was amazing.
I know, right? I'm so proud. I literally had it on. I'm like, just, checking in, making sure he's still up there doing his big one.
I'm shocked. Like he really did his big one up there. Now everyone knows his name.
Everybody knows your name.
You saw he got like 400K followers within the day.
As he should, because he definitely did the big one. Breaking records. That record has been held for the longest. Thank you, Susie McCluskey.
I mean, could you stay awake for 25 freaking hours
and be standing up?
No rest
in the bag.
That too. Like that's.
He being in the bag. Like I admire him.
Oh,
Country girl, would you like to come up?
Did he have to? How did he? So I know. God, I can't remember his name. The person he broke the record from.
Strawman, Thurman, some.
Yeah,
I try not to keep white supremacists' names.
Yeah,
stapled in the back of my head.
He used a bucket. Oh God, Strom Thurmond used a bucket at the door to use a restroom during the whole thing. I was wondering, like, you really have to do that,
or you have to be committed.
Oh God,
it has to mean something to you. And I was thinking, how racist do you have to be to stand up there for
24 hours and 18 minutes
just so Black people won't have rights? That's crazy. That is fucking crazy.
Well, it was for, I guess for them back then, it was God, it was probably like how the MAGA views undocumented immigrants now. I don't even know if I can.
Yeah.
They view it, but that none of them was standing up for 25 hours. They ain't that committed. They TV, turn on the news, get on TikTok committed, but they not 25 hours stand up, piss in a bucket committed. You know what I'm saying? Thank you.
Well, some of those Southern people are basically tooth and nail. I mean, they are so resistant to change.
Racism is their identity too. Like, it allows them to be mediocre. It allows them to not have to strive for more because they feel like someone will always be beneath them. And if anybody rises, that requires you to do more. Some people don't want to be held accountable. Some people don't want to do better, especially the older you get. And it's wrapped up in their identity. They don't even know who they are without it.
Yeah.
So he was already old when he did it. So he was ingrained in racist ideology. Facts.
He was 100 years old and he was still a senator.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, he was 100 years old and still a senator.
Oh my God.
Oh, we're gonna put that one on the back burner. Michael! Y'all, drop some coconuts for Ross. If Michael pays to come back, use this. Let's fucking go. Drop some coconuts for Ross in the chat right now. Right now. W. Ross's, okay? He said, baby, if he even try to come back, put this back on his tab. Put this back on his tab. Ross ain't got no $100, okay? Ross ain't got no $100. That's why he gonna wait till tomorrow.
When I was kind of annoyed because it was like I was watching the special election and the Democrats were losing.
I love it, Heather. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jerry.
No, I was,
W fucking Ross.
I was watching the special election. Democrats were losing, and I was getting pissed off. But then I saw Cory Booker up there break the record, and I'm like, you know what? It's actually not a bad night.
Right?
I mean, we won in Wisconsin, so that was huge when Elon Musk poured $15 million in it and still lost.
I love when Elon
Oh, did
Musk
they lose
wastes money.
Wisconsin?
Supreme Court justice, I think, right? A Supreme
Yeah,
Court
it was a
judge.
Supreme Court judge.
Yeah. Oh, I
Oh,
love when
nice,
he lose
nice.
money. He ain't got no money to be fucking giving, which is even more beautiful.
I was hoping
22
we'd win
million?
in
Yeah,
red
even
Florida.
better.
I was hoping we'd win in red Florida, but I guess dreams aren't always reality.
Oh yeah, and you know what? Somebody said that I'm convinced something else is happening. I ain't gonna say what exactly they said that something else is. I'm convinced something else is happening because the people aren't even trying to get people's votes. They're not even nice to them. They're not even raising quote unquote money, but they're just winning. That's all I'm gonna say.
But it's still a huge win because Florida is not a battleground state. Wisconsin is. That was a battleground race.
True.
So the blue won the first battleground race, and that's really all that matters. As long as we can change the minds of the middle ground and we can have their support, then we're good.
Yeah, because you got to be sometime. He's in the damn thing. Tell anonymous, let's go. How you doing, anonymous tonight? He's in like the town hall telling them, "Be quiet, shut up, don't say anything." They're like, "You work for us. I'll clear this room right now." I'm like, so fucking rude. Like, why do y'all keep voting him in and then y'all pay their bills?
My favorite part is when Republican congressmen are no longer hosting town hall meetings because they know that their community is unhappy with them. And then the Democratic ones are filling in their roles.
Y'all, there are ways to get in some of these states. There are ways to get your representatives out through petitions. You can have us, but you can remove them. Just so y'all know, you can remove them. I'm like, I was cooking dinner. What you cook for dinner? Oh yeah, what you cook? I want to know. I'm kind of a little hungry, but I made vegan tacos. They were so delicious, so delicious. Heather, is this on purpose? Is this on accident? Where are the other senators stepping it up? I know he ain't the only one. Oh yeah, it was so good. DJ, old school.
Oh, Lonnie wants to come up for 2 minutes.
Okay, got you.
Is that guy snoring?
Yeah, he.
Wake up!
I know, right? He's like, oh, I forgot I even
Okay, super quick. I just want to talk about Florida because it looked really good. There were a lot of really promising things that came out of it. So in the presidential election, and I'm going to get these numbers a little bit off by a couple, a point or two here and there. But in the presidential election, just in November, some of both of these districts were like immense amounts of points. Like they were up like 35 to 40 points above the Democratic candidate. And then just in a few months, the Democrats, they lessened that lead to like 10 or 14 points. And in one of the districts, it was like registered voters was like 50% Democrats to 100%. Like the number of Democrats that were registered voters in that area were 50% what the Republican registered voters were. So to get within like a 10-point lead within a 10-point difference was amazing. So I don't think really many people expected us to win in Florida, but it's definitely a message sent very clearly to Trump and Elon and all of those guys that get off your butts because people are not happy. And also I can't remember his name, Weiss or the I think his name starts with a W. He's one of the Democratic guys that was running, but he brought in so much more money than the Republican candidate. So like on almost every level, on the voting level, on the money raising level, like it was actually in a lot of ways like we did very, very well in Florida today. Sent a lot of messages. So I don't think many people expected us truly to win, but we got a lot of points across that we needed to. So that's all I wanted to say. It's promising.
Got you. And Ari said that in 2024 they lost by 33%, 32%. So closing that
points. Yeah. 33 to like 33 to like 40 points. Like it was huge.
So closing that means a lot.
to 10. Yeah.
I can just see these MAGAs going, we destroyed libs.
It was a landslide.
Oh, I know. I feel they're gonna do this tomorrow.
I was
and
watching a minute of the
We are.
Republican candidate for the Supreme Court race against Susan Crawford speaking and like saying he accepts his defeat, and everyone in the crowd was yelling like they cheated, or like they were like, oh, they stole the election. I'm like, are we kidding right now? Like, are you that immature and that like idiotic that you're gonna yell election fraud in a Wisconsin Supreme Court case when we have a billionaire that's spending $15 million on your campaign? Like, that's election fraud.
Yeah, 100%. I mean,
yeah. And suppression. Yes, come on now. If you guys have voted for Donald Trump, well, you know what?
Thank you, Lonnie.
Wanna come up and speak your piece? We're about to get out of here. I said we was gonna do an hour, and Michael and the other crazy guy came in, and we're on for. Oh, you know what? We have to finish our goal. Because one thing is when we see the light at the end of the tunnel, we cannot give the fuck up. And I want to thank Taylor, Paul, y'all for pushing me last night to be like, hey, I think you should stay on and finish your goal. And I love y'all for that, for having an amazing supportive team that just kind of pushes you. And everybody else that was in the chat, like, yeah, let's stay on, let's finish the goal, who just push you forward. And, to be able to do such things. Oh, yeah. Thank you for the $20 donut that said there are 27 amendments in the Constitution. America, get up and stand up for your rights and read about your rights. That's the most important part. Read about your rights.
And the 12th Amendment states that Donald Trump cannot become president for a third time, even if he's vice president.
It doesn't fucking matter. Okay?
Yeah, I was
draw some coconuts for Oya in the chat. And Oya, we are battling Santana.
I was trying to tell Michael from the chat, I was like, Michael's the type of guy that would sit on the TV and watch the couch. But like nobody saw that comment. I was like, oh, like I really wish I could say that. So like it lands half the time. So
we had a good day. Let's keep the momentum going. Yes, and Corey Booker's in the chat again. Nelly, welcome in. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Yeah. Go ahead, man.
That was a great record that he like accomplished. It was really cool. I didn't watch it on television, but I did see it on TikTok being broadcasted though.
Yeah, so yeah, same. I saw it on YouTube and TikTok as well. So Corey Booker's in the chat, y'all. Keep saying W. He deserves all of the praise, and we're gonna give it to him because he fucking deserves it. Yes. Y'all, again, we're battling Santana on Thursday at 8 p.m. Pacific. I don't know what time that is for you, Oya. What time is it right now for you, Oya? 10 p.m. Central Standard Time, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Y'all, this is the end game. We are the Avengers. He thinks he Thanos. I don't know why he keep choosing the superheroes that lose. But hey, if he want to manifest his future, let him go ahead and do so. Okay? Because last time he was like, this is Sparta. We, from 300. And I'm like, they fought hard, but they lost. You do know that, right? And I was like, winter is coming. And I was saying that like I was Arya Stark. You know what I'm saying? Because she ended up unaliving the White Walkers. And this time we the Avengers. And he act like he Thanos. First of all, he called himself the what's they called? Justice League. Boy, last place on the Justice League. We're the Avengers. And then he just tagged me in another video like he Thanos. You know Thanos lose in the end game, right? So if you want to manifest your future,
Marvel movies.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. Go the fuck in, okay? Because we are the Avengers. Wakanda forever, okay? And I have everybody coming through. Thor's coming through, okay? Captain America, Iron Man, who else? Doctor Strange, or Black Widow sacrificed
Black
her
Widow's
life
my favorite.
so that we could win, okay? She sacrificed her life so we could win. So you know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what the fuck we finna do. D-Step, I hope to see you in there too. Hold on, D-Step. Oh, hold on, you guys, because D-Step. Thank you. Hold on. Because that's what we are about to do Thursday. So y'all, we're gonna have to load up on the coins. Now, when you load up on coins, hold on, let me put the other background really quick. D-Star, thank you for the $27 dono that says this is for the amendment and one up the last donation to one up the last donation. I love you, D-Step. Thank you so much. Drop some coconuts for D-Step in the chat. Oh, let me see where we at now.
Messed up post today on Facebook.
33. Y'all know them threes my number 2.
They've been trying to like put these right wing posts on my thing just to get me riled up because I know I'm going to comment on it and just start blasting magas. So but there was this YT supremacist page called the European Race, and
oh my lord,
and
in the chat right now.
No.
Oh,
this
okay.
is on Facebook. Some guy was talking about he went on a long freaking essay about about how the white replacement theory and everything like that. Like, it's gonna replace the white people. It's like, dude, are you fucking like, come on, like,
yep.
And everybody was like, "Oh, he's exactly right." Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
It be the co-signing for me. Yeah, Facebook is infested with it. I don't even go. Oh shit! I don't even go to Facebook anymore. I don't even go to Facebook more. We have $33 left on the go. Oh, y'all said, do we got a problem, D-Step? You trying to up my donation? You trying to up on my donation? Okay. Before I get back into okay, so also too on the what's that called? The battle. You can still upload in case you run out on the app. But if you want to just load up on coins beforehand, right? Go to tiktok.com from your browser on your phone or from your desktop and go to tiktok.com/coin or /recharge. There you get a 25% off on your coin. So basically here, let me see how much is. So here you want to recharge. Let me see. It costs. Let's see what it costs. So for 130 coins, it's $1.99, so $2. On there, if you want 130 coins, it's literally like $1.31. It's damn near coin for coin. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to relate. So go to www.tiktok.com/coin or /recharge. It's going to take you to the same place and log into your account and reload there. That's where you get the best price for your coins. You get the most bang for your buck. Okay. For now, hey, D-Step! Oh, it was Karen. Hold on. Damn, they always trying to play me. D-Step, you got to send it to I'm Jessica Simone. I'm Jessica Simone. D-Step, he finna say, yep. Oh, yeah, D-Step say, yeah, I am. Gold Met. Stop playing with me. Now, they ain't come through yet because, it, whatever. But you got to send it to I'm Jessica Simone D-Step, not the old one. Because after it get too many transactions, it'll block. It'll be cock blocking. Post it in the Discord. Okay, I definitely will. And I'll pin it. So where you say, like, look at pin messages, you'll be able to see that. That is where you'll be able to see that.
You know what's funny? I started my TikTok live debating thing on Santana's.
You say, really? What made you get into it?
So I literally started a couple weeks ago. So I'm like really into debating. Like I've been on my debate team for 4 years, and like I always watch Parker Dean, like those type of people, followed Santana, and I was just like always very invested, and I want to go into politics in the future. So I was just scrolling on TikTok one night and I saw Santana. He was just starting his live and he's like, if you do not like Trump, why don't you join? And I'm like, you know what? Why not? And then
that part.
I was like, ooh, I'm actually good at this. So then I just started doing it more and more often.
Yeah. I'm hollering. Oh yeah. Thank you for the $33 dono. D-Step, she beat you to it, D-Step. She said, you know how I feel about smoke. I'll add shit real quickly. That's that Chief of YN shit. Okay, drop some coconuts for all y'all. She don't play no games. Call my bluff, baby. You gonna get bluff. You gonna ask me if I want some smoke. Oh, y'all just cleared the goal, you guys. Okay. Now, D-Step, you got to send it to Jessica. I'm Jessica Simone. You keep sending it to I am, and it keeps rejecting it because we had too many transactions already. It got too litty like a titty over there. Okay. It got too litty like a titty over there. Oh my goodness. That was fucking hilarious. I see you tried to send it two times. Can you hear me, D-Step? y'all's in the chat. D-Step, can you hear me? If y'all see D-Step, let them know it didn't go through. It didn't go through. And the money will come back to your account. It won't take it out your account, just so you guys know. Just so you guys know whenever it does that. All y'all in the chat for clearing out the goal. Let's go. Working on, yes. I am JESSICACYMONE. You might have to put the pay. I think you donated to that one before. If it's your first time, you may have to put the payment in first, and then when you go to press pay, then put the name in. Because some people was having some issues finding me. But you can do something like that. Pow! why are you clear at the top? Hey, Pow.
Good night, everybody. How y'all doing?
Amazing. Did you see Court Book up there?
Oh, he did a good job.
He did his big one.
It goes to show you what they can do, we can do.
Just like this, D-Step, I am JESSIC ACYMONE. No, I somebody add him and put I'm. Hold on real quick. Cause Oya said she want all the smoke. Okay. She said she'll add that shit real quick. Yeah, baby.
What I'm saying?
Yeah, he did his big one, didn't he, Papa?
He once again proved what white tea can do, black can do.
Yep. Anything you can do, I can do better.
No, but the bad thing about it, sometimes when they turn into an airplane, we turn into a jet. But Mr. Michael was trying to boost up his mega live by trying to see if he can attract some megas off here.
Thank you, Lena.
Michael trying to attract some megas to go over to his live, It's yeah. You know what I say about that, Jessica?
What?
If you ain't racist, you're a racist sympathizer.
Yep, he did say that. You damn right. Okay. You damn right.
Every time they claim they're not a racist, all you got to do is ask them, did you know about the racist charges the federal government did to Trump? And they'll say, yes, I did. Okay, you knew that, right? So you voted for a racist person, but you're saying you're not racist, so that means you're a racist sympathizer.
Exactly.
Okay,
You racist adjacent.
and guess what? They're cousins. They're cousins.
Yep.
But no, you know who really got spanked tonight?
Who?
Elon Musk. Let me tell you why. Elon Musk, the legislator of Wisconsin,
Yeah.
denied him opening up dealerships